Hey there, Pokemon champions! Thank you guys for all the support lately. So I've heard on through the webs that this Pokemon, this bug Pokemon from Johto, was making quite a sting of things. And today, we're gonna make a team around it. Let's get into the matches. And our first fight, Guilty Fist. We've got Tyranitar and Abomasnow. We got a lot of weather support. We got the multi-scale Dragonite in the back. We got the Trick Room. And the Rotom Frost is just kind of hanging out there too. Not really 100% sure what that thing wants to do, but it's going to be pretty cold. That's a guarantee. Let's see. We've got a pretty good way to kind of get into Komoa here. I think Komoa is great here. I think the only lead problem is going to be Abomasnow. And then in the back, we just have our entire setup. I think what we do is we go Ariados and Varcera, and then I think we go Incineroar and Komoa. I think that's the setup that we need to win this game. Also, we've invented a really, really cool way to deal with Sylveon with Soundproof Komoa, so that's a really cool thing. Let's get into it. Alright, so the opponent is leading off with the Rotom and the Garchomp. I'm kind of cool with either one of these. I feel like he just wants to Rock Slide, though. Like, I feel like I'm just going to go to Incineroar, and I'm going to combine that with setting up Aurora Veil. So that works out three ways. Now I get an Intimidate on the Garchomp. Then I get the Snow up, which increases my defense as an Ice type, especially once I Mega Evolve, and combine that yet again with Aurora Veil. So that's really, really helpful. Now we can't do a whole lot of damage to Rotom, but we can at least hurt it. Having multiple weathers gives us the ability to also use the Weather Ball. That does not do anything at all. Oh, this is Scarfed Garchomp. That is very interesting information. Wow, Varcera takes a lot of damage from that for real. Oh, that was a crit. Okay. We can just fake out and knock this thing out if we want to do it that way. And I think that's probably the best way to go about it. Even though we take the rough skin damage, we just go ahead and knock out Garchomp right now. And then if he sets up the Rock Weather with Tyranitar, then we can just Weather Ball the Rotom. So that works out cool too. But Blizzard is going to work out here. They are going to go into Mimikyu on the fake out. That's a brilliant play on their part. We break the disguise and we do some chip to Rotom. So I guess that works out. We have not lost our berry either. We did not get an Intimidate on the Mimikyu though. In comes the Thunderbolt to Varcera. It doesn't really take that, and we get paralyzed. Oh, so unfortunate. We did get the Aurora Veil up, and I think we're going to be in a really, really good spot though. I'm going to keep this in the back. I might really need it to set up the Snow later. And if Mimikyu gets out of hand with, like, Swords Dance, I have Foul Play on Ariados in the back, and I also have the Darkest Lariat on the Incineroar. But it being Fairy type, it is going to resist it a little bit. But I can Flare Blitz the Rotom if he doesn't just decide to Volt Switch out into, like, Garchomp or something. Garchomp's not near as much of a problem, honestly. Yeah, that didn't do that much, honestly. Thunderbolt into the Incineroar. We take it fantastically. He does have defense boost, though. But that chip damage is enough to take out the Rotom. Okay, Rotom Frost is down. Nice. That leads into Garchomp for free, though. We get the Citrus Berry off. We need an Intimidate again, honestly. I think... In the back of my mind, I really want to double out into Komoa. And I think that's exactly what I'm going to do. Because once I get the Clangorous Soul off and the Clanging Scales, I'll be in a really good position. And he can't target me because of Rage Powder. And Rock Slide doesn't do that much, so I'm not worried about that either. Yeah, I can eat that. Now, Ariados might die here to Shadow Claw. Nope, it takes a play rough. Very nice. Okay. Now, what I need to remember is... lowers the user's defense one stage. All opponents sound-based. So I need to go for a Clangorous Soul. And then I need to go for a Rage Powder. I haven't seen this move since Sun and Moon, where he glows like all rainbow colors and stuff. So maybe they... oh, that means that he's going to be able to target me with a play rough. And that is 4 times super effective. But it missed! Alright. Now I got my defense boosts up. I lose all that HP. Aurora Veil's down. And I can't do this. So what I'm going to do... oh, I know what I'm going to do. Okay, so I'm going to Intimidate this. The disguise is already broken, so I know I'm going to KO. I'm going to Iron Head into super effective Mimikyu, and I'm going to fake out the Chomp. I don't even care that you're Scarf. It would be so cool if I outsped the Garchomp after a Clangorous Soul and was able to take it out with the Clanging Scales, it and its other Pokemon. So we faked that out, so I don't have to worry about whatever that goes for, even though it's just Rock Slide. Iron Head will take this thing out because its disguise is broken. Let's go, Komodo! Beautiful work! This is all Ariados, baby. Ariados set this play up. And I'm not even worried about Chomp because all it's going to do is Rock Slide. Oh, Dragonite. Oh, Dragonite. I wonder, can you take a Clanging Scales through Multiscale? I don't think you can. But we'll go ahead and Darkest Lariat just in case. Clangorous Soul looked really, really cool. Or now we're going to see what Clanging Scales look like. Oh my god. I don't think I've ever used Komodo. Ever. And it's always been like a really neat Pokemon. It wasn't ever quite a pseudo-legendary, but it definitely was a Pokemon I've never used. I definitely take a Rock Slide. That's fine. That's Scarfed. But I'm faster than Dragonite. Clanging Scales! Almost enough. Okay, Multiscale helped you out a lot. Alright. That takes me down, that's fine. Pretty sure Darkest Lariat still kills. The snow goes up. I only need 1 hit to win this game. Pretty sure Darkest Lariat is that hit. Pretty sure I win this either way. I just need 1 good hit on the Dragonite. He Air Slash, so he may kill... okay, Fire Blast into Frost Blast. So the question I ask is 42% enough to live from an Adamant Darkest Lariat? Here we go! That's it! No, it's not. Down to 3! Oh my god. Oh my god. That has Draco Meteor. And E-Speed. Oh, he hit them Draco on 3% health. Oh man, if I had some more HP, that would have worked out. That was a great game, though. Holy crap. That was nice to see Komodo. Alright, looking at our second game, Hunter. Is this the Hunter becomes the hunted? This might be a really cool case scenario for more Komodo action. I think I'm going to lead with it along with Ariados so that we can redirect Fake Out. I don't really care if he goes Incineroar because I'm a mixed attacker, so I don't really care. I really want to bring my Basculegion with Cassibberry just to surprise his later. And then I think the triple Axle and Trop Kick combination is going to be really, really good for wearing down some of these threats. I don't even think I'm bringing Frostlass this time. Alright, Sneasler and Basculegion. Okay, so Fake Out into Flip Turd. This is the freest setup of my life. This is the freest clangorous soul that I can have, and I'm gonna do it. I don't care about the flip turn. I don't care about the Fake Out. I don't care about the Dire Claw. I don't care about any of that. I care about acrobatics though, but he still has an item. Okay, Fake Out into Ariados, that's fine. Here we go, clangorous soul. I'm faster than Basculegion already, which is beautiful. There we go, down to 13. That means I get another turn to be able to redirect. And unfortunately for you, whatever you go to is now going to get hit with Clanging Scales, which is Charizard. Charizard Y, I presume? I'm kind of okay with this. I'll still click Rage Powder, and I'll still click Clanging Scales. I have no reason not to go for this. It does tons of damage to both things. And once again, a second time that Ariados has set up a massive play for me. Now here's the question. How well do you take +1 Clanging Scales? You don't have multi-scale. So how well do you take this? That's what I want to know. That's fine. I don't care. That means I'll just double target Charizard and win. I don't care. He might Heat Wave, which is whatever. Alright, that gets protected. That's fine. You don't take it that well. You don't take it that well. Alright, Heat Wave. Alright, Ariados goes down and Como takes a little chip, but not much. But I'm faster, which is really important. We did not bring our Fake Out user, so we can't Fake Out into the Focus Sash. But we can go to Zarina. And I can predict him to try to just Heat Wave me and probably Dire Claw me. Two things that I can take. Ooh, actually, I really want a Scale Shot. I just want to protect, actually. Go for another Clanging Scales. I wish I had Helping Hand. This would be the turn because Helping Hand, Clanging Scales would knock out Charizard. But it's fine. Protect is cool too. I outspeed both of them and I knocked the Charizard out. Get the crit on the Charizard and bring the Sneasler dangerously low. Okay, defense drop number 2. Close combat into Como. I definitely go down here. But he's about to also go down. So that works out well. I might actually have a opportunity into Scale Shot right now. My thought process is even with all those Pokemon down, he's going to bring a Basculegion and try to go for the last respect. So the question is, I am max defense Cassibberry. If I can live one last respects, I can knock this thing out with a Shadow Ball. Hospitality doesn't really help you, honestly. I want a triple Axle to Sinistcha, and I want to go ahead and knock out the guy here. Because I need to be faster than his Basculegion to win the game. But he might acrobatics me here. Yeah, I want to go Adaptability Shadow Ball. Not what I thought you would do. I thought you would just straight up acrobatics me. I live on 17 HP. Adaptability, Shadow Ball. All these are physical Basculegions, and here is my special Basculegion. And it is going to win the game for me. Oh my god, triple axle. 1, 2, 3. Enough to take out the Sneasler. Oh my god, I win this regardless. Okay. This is fantastic. So he's lost all his Pokemon. So Last Respects has all this high power. So my question is, do I live a Last Respects with max defense? Max defense. Okay. And also the Kasib Berry. Here we go. Oh my god, I'm excited. Okay, here comes the Last Respects. Here comes the Kasib Berry. Max defense. Here we go. We still don't take it. It's like 450 base power. But how well does the Trop Kick do? It takes it out! Let's go! The Queenly Majesty's Arena. Oh my god. Both that Adaptability Shadow Ball and the Trop Kick Adamant were enough to take out Offensive Basculegion. That's a win versus Hunter in Game 2. Let's go to Game 3.